this? It was a video game called Oregon Trail. Students played it in classrooms across the country in the 1980s and 90s. Educational video games have changed a lot since then, and they're not just reaching a new generation of students, but they're reflecting who they are too.
And then they get sucked into time.
You have landed in the year 800.
And then they have to figure it out.
Math never looked quite as fun as this adventure.
How many years is it from the year 800 to get to 2015?
Traveling back in time to the Mayan civilization in Central America.
I believe your people call it a username.
And it's important to your survival, right? Within the context of the game, they've got to figure out how to get back home.
Meet Maria Burns-Ortiz, co-founder of 7 Generation Games.
So we make educational video games and the tools to develop them.
In their office, tucked away on a quiet street in Minneapolis, game developers create fun, interactive video games that combine math, history, and culture.
What we started out doing is looking at ways that we could create more culturally reflective curriculum so that kids could learn in context. We focus largely to date on Indigenous communities as well as Latino communities.
Communities that aren't usually the focus of educational video games. But here they are front and center, teaching math and history to students not just in English, but also in Spanish.
So this is our game Making Camp Lakota, and you can switch back and forth when you play it to English or Lakota.
And in languages spoken by Native American tribes, like Ojibwe and Lakota.
Everything we do, every culture that we have worked with, we work with elders and cultural experts in those teams.
Studies from the U.S. Department of Education show that students of color in public schools lag behind in math skills. While Hispanics make up 25% of students, they represent only 17% of those who pass Algebra 1 in 8th grade. Native American students represent less than 0.5% of those passing.
Kids were underperforming in math, which is a big issue, not just for Indigenous youth or Latino youth, but certainly youth of color tend to fare worse in those standardized tests.
Which is where these games come in, marrying culture with curriculum.
The latest thing I was just working on was sort of positioning this character.
Ali Mohamud is working on the programming for one of the games.
It's pretty cool. I think one of the main things is you get to sort of do good. It's been interesting seeing the sort of progress of educational video games.
But the real test comes from students trying it out.
So for this one, it's about medicine and different herbs.
Students like Ava Ortiz, who says playing the game beats filling out a math worksheet any day.
This is easier to learn actually from worksheets. It just gets repetitive, I feel.
It's the kind of engagement Maria Burns-Ortiz hopes can also help students see their future potential.
Once you kind of open that door, it opens the possibilities that they think there are. And that's part of what we're trying to do, not just build foundational math skills, but build those skills so that students can go on and achieve anything they want to achieve.
By sparking the imagination. In Minneapolis, I'm Maya Rodriguez.
The race continues next.